We went to Paris together, too.
Yes.
We dropped her off at a hair salon and went to get her hair done, and then we forgot where we left her.
No.
Coming up on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show.
I didn't want, like, all the girls to come.
Sure, of course.
Because God knows, we don't
No,
need...
that's scarier than Reba.
I needed it to be calm. But she was on the trip.
I'd rather that somebody said to my face that I'm negative energy.
If you don't make these decisions, life will make it for you.
Yes, he will make it for you.
I don't know what he's capable of. I don't know what he's gonna do.
First time they threaten, believe them.
A scarf? Yes.
I think I got it for Christmas.
Did she re-gift it? I'm dead.
The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show starts now.
I remember feeling really, like, self-conscious that day because I was so emotional and because we aren't living together anymore, and I didn't want it to be like, oh, let's go to the gun range, and all of a sudden here I am just crying.
How's it living at the house with the girls?
I'm in a place where everybody was, and it just feels different.
Yeah.
I kind of want to give off that I'm a little stronger than that right now, so I felt just embarrassed. I mean, with all things considering, you know, we get along really well. We love and respect each other. We talk all the time. We want the best for each other. We spent Christmas together with the girls, and, you know, if you were a fly on a wall, you would see that it was, you know, making dinner, watching movies, playing games, doing karaoke. I feel very grateful that we are able to work through our separation like this. You know, and it's not just for our daughters. Obviously, they're the main reason, but we genuinely care about each other. There's no animosity.
Do you think that it does help the separation, or do you think that it might prevent you from moving on?
While I'm so grateful that Mo and I have gotten along so well throughout all of this and that we love each other so much, it's also confusing and complicates it sometimes. Like, I look at other people who are like, oh, we're separated, we're fighting like crazy, boom, done, divorce finished. And that's just not the case with us. And sometimes I think, you know, would it be better if it was more, you know, black and white? But, you know, it's just different things work for different people. And obviously we have lived together more than half of our lives, and it's hard to just cut that cord, I think. I mean, we still have not filed for divorce or anything, but I think, you know, we have had more conversations about, like, what should we do? You know, should I still live where I'm living? Should we sell the house and each go buy, you know, 2 new homes? Or do we keep the house because it is such a special property and just each go our different ways? We're discussing those things now, which we did not before, but still getting along and being able to be good friends while we're doing that. I don't think that there is a blueprint for exactly how this has to be done. And, you know, I don't know. And I find myself being oddly, like, protective and defensive of him because people want to, like, say things about him thinking it would make me happy. And I'm like, you don't know how we work. Like, we're good.
Garcelle gives Sutton's mum a gift.
I was like, oh no, what are we in for?
A scarf? Yes. You're welcome.
I think I got it for Christmas.
Did she re-gift it? I'm dead. I'm dead. She was like, what am I going to do with this?
Use this as a salon.
You could do that,
If
too.
I was skinny, you could.
That sounds like Reba.
Well, what should I brought?
A chisel? I don't know, for Reebsy. I don't know.
Reebsy, is that what you call her?
Sometimes. She likes a bathrobe.
It could have been a bathrobe, but I didn't think that big.
It's a gesture. Like,
It's
she
a
just
gesture.
says
She
what's on her
exactly.
mind. She has absolutely no censor.
No, she doesn't.
Once I was making fun of one of her friends who was tone deaf, who was not in the room, singing karaoke, and she goes, well, you don't sound so great yourself.
To you?
Wait, I thought the rule is you make fun of people that are out of the room, not to your face. And that was the first time meeting her. And we went to Paris together, too.
Yes.
We dropped her off at a hair
Oh,
salon
God.
and went to get her hair done, and then we forgot where we left her.
No.
And all the streets looked the same. And the hair salon we dropped her off at, it was a combination, guy sold music and taught music, and he also
Had a
did blow
piano.
dries. We came back, Reba's playing the piano. We thought maybe there was a love connection, but we'd been gone for a really long time.
Long time.
She's like, oh my
She
God,
was
where's
like,
Reba? Where did we leave her?
La vie en rose. Oh, God.
Ay, ay,
Reba.
ay.
But she's a character.
Yes, she
Oh,
is.
God, yeah.
How are things with the girls? Like Alexia's obviously got a wedding coming up this year. Portia's gonna be touring college. How are you handling those things with Mo?
I mean, we have so much happening because Alexia's getting married September 6th in Aspen. And Portia, we're taking her to tour schools in the spring. So Mo and I have these conversations. Like one day, I got annoyed about something in Aspen. And he's like, listen, we have a lot of important dates coming up. You know, we want to have good energy together. And I was like, okay, you're right. I mean, it's hard sometimes going through this, and you see like headlines that I try not to look, and then I'll just be scrolling, minding my business, hoping to find a funny meme to make me laugh, and it's like, bam, Kyle and Mauricio, and I'm like, oh, I wasn't expecting that.
I have to ask, this is your first daughter to get married, so are you gonna be like a calm, cool, collected mother of the bride, or?
I mean, I think I'm going to be a calm, cool, collected mother of the bride. Alexia is very hands-on. She knows exactly what she wants. She is planning like crazy, and I'm just saying, okay, yes, love it, perfect. You know, she's like, what do you think about this wedding planner? I'm like, love it, great, done. What do you think about this date? Great, done. So she has a very clear vision of what she wants, and basically we just have to pay for it.
Portia has a few colleges lined up, right?
Yes, Portia has changed her mind a couple times, but we will be touring different schools, and allegedly she wants her dad, her mom, and her 3 sisters to all come to look at these schools so we can all make this decision together. And I'm like, well, I don't know if that's how it's normally done, but hey, you know, I guess we're not normal. You know, I've been a mom what feels like my whole life, since I'm 19 years old, and everything has been about doing everything for everyone else. And when Portia goes to college, it's going to be quite an adjustment that I don't have to really think about. Oh, I've got to be home for this, or I can't go away because of this. You know, right now my life is still built very much around Portia's schedule. So it's going to be interesting to all of a sudden have that freedom to do what I want. Once Portia leaves home, I don't see myself as someone who's going to live in one spot. I feel like I'm always going to be in Aspen, LA, maybe somewhere else. I don't know. I feel like at that point, I can do what I want with my life. I don't have to stay in one place. I don't know. Maybe I'll live on a farm. I'll live on a farm. I'll live in Aspen. I'll live in LA. I'll live in La Quinta. I'll just kind of bop around. And Sophia will either still be living with me or not. A psychic said she's my life partner, so maybe she'll still be living with me.